Welcome and welcome back, fellow fans of Clash of Clans. It is your host, Galadon, today with a very serious episode where I need to apologize to Supercell and the Clash of Clans team. Now, I may be one of the content creators in the past year or two that has complained about all of the bugs that seem to be plaguing Clash of Clans, right? And it does seem to be buggier than it was. And many of us have been guilty of saying that Clash of Clans never really had bugs before. And I'm here to apologize because that's simply not the case. Clash of Clans, it turns out, way back in 2014, had plenty of bugs, had plenty of weird things happening. And this was my first video that addressed AI issues and bugs. Now, what's funny is when we look back at this episode, I realize that these aren't so much bugs in the game or glitches or things that cause the game to crash, as they are peculiar AI programming, lines of code that might not have gone as planned, causing units like heroes and wall breakers to behave strangely, curiously, and to some people inexplicably, when I would find out later by visiting Helsinki that there's a reason that all of this happened, and it actually makes complete sense. But you have to remember that this is, again, back before my first visit to Finland. And that was a fun time because here I am again. Right now I'm making like, I don't know, 25 bucks a month or 25 bucks a week maybe in YouTube revenue. There's no thought of this becoming a job by any means. I'm still recording these episodes on my computer using the free software called iMovie, and also I was using a gaming headset. If you go back and watch these videos, and you can sort by release date, go back to April of 2014 and find these videos there, you will hear the sound quality is just not there. I'm using a gaming microphone built into a headset. It would be a few months later that I would finally invest in a $75 microphone, which, by the way, to this day, if you are a content creator and you're looking for a nice cheap microphone, the Blue Yeti is amazing. It's like, what, 70 bucks? But it's USB. You don't need any other hardware, software, attachments, extensions. It's not complicated. It doesn't have a lot of bells and whistles. And no, I am not getting a product placement sponsorship with Yeti microphones right here, unfortunately. Gosh darn it. The 11 views this video is going to get aren't going to get me that 1.5 cents. But no, seriously, again, it's fun. Here I am. I'm just kind of blabbering along. We're talking about old times, and we're just going through. I'm trying to make this chronological of how the channel went in the early days. So here we are, less than a year into the channel being started. And actually, when I think about it, man, this is a lot of time has passed here. We've been making videos for like 8-9 months at this point. I'm still looking at a few hundred views, maybe a few thousand at the absolute most. I probably have somewhere around 4,000 to 5,000 subscribers at this point. So, that would be, again, my advice to people that want to do this full time or want to be successful. I mean, look at this. I mean, it took me over a year to make any sort of headway as far as making this a job. And again, it was not my intention back then. That wasn't my goal. I kind of fell backwards into it and got lucky. But it's funny now that I look back, it did take me a long time before I was quote unquote discovered by Supercell. And then the whole roller coaster ride of the next 8 years happened after that. And boy, man, the years 2015, 16, 17, 18, that was just crazy, crazy times. And that'll be a lot of fun to talk about driving tanks, racing race cars, dinners suspended 180 feet in the sky, $1,000 bottles of wine and champagne. And oh my gosh, yeah, massive mountains of caviar on tables. Let me tell you, there were some crazy times. And those are coming up. So, okay. Next video, we will talk about the first video that Supercell shared on their Facebook page. That was what blew my channel up, and we'll go from there. Thank you guys for sticking around. For the 3 of you that are still here, I love you guys. Thank you so much for the support. Continue to use creator code Galadon if you would be so kind, and I will see you in the next one for more Clash of Clans and more Galadon. Love you guys.